There is a quiet fear many people carry. If I set boundaries, will I become distant? Will I seem cold? Will I lose connection? So instead, we stay available, flexible, understanding, even when something inside feels tight. For a long time, boundaries were misunderstood. They were seen as walls, as rejection, as emotional withdrawal. But a boundary is not a wall. It is a door with awareness. It says, I care, and I also care about myself. Sometimes we avoid setting boundaries because we confuse kindness with self-abandonment. We say yes when we mean maybe. We explain too much. We over-accommodate. And slowly, resentment begins to grow. Not because others are wrong, but because we are overriding ourselves. Becoming cold is not the same as becoming clear. Coldness disconnects. Clarity anchors. When you set a boundary gently, you are not pushing someone away. You are defining the space where connection can remain healthy. Boundaries do not need volume. They do not require anger. They can sound like, I'm not available tonight. I need more time to think. That doesn't work for me. I'm not comfortable with that. Simple, honest, calm. Sometimes people react to boundaries, not because you are wrong, but because they were used to unrestricted access. And when access changes, adjustment takes time. Their discomfort does not mean you are becoming cold. It may simply mean the dynamic is shifting. Setting boundaries without becoming cold requires one thing: internal steadiness. You don't set a boundary to punish. You set it to protect alignment. You don't withdraw affection. You withdraw overextension. There is a difference. You can still be warm, still be kind, still listen deeply, but you no longer agree automatically. You no longer stretch endlessly. You no longer silence yourself to keep peace. Real connection is not built on exhaustion. It is built on mutual respect. Sometimes the softest people need the strongest boundaries, not to harden, but to stay soft without breaking. Because when you protect your energy, you remain present. And presence is warmer than compliance. If setting boundaries feels unfamiliar, start small. Notice where you feel tension. Notice where you leave interactions tired. Notice where you say yes but feel resistance. Boundaries begin with awareness, not confrontation. You are allowed to protect your time, your energy, your emotional space. And doing so does not make you distant. It makes you honest. Warmth without boundaries leads to burnout. Boundaries without warmth lead to isolation. But when both exist together, something steady forms. You remain open and rooted. You don't have to become cold to become clear. You don't have to withdraw to protect yourself. You can stay gentle and still say no.